A volcano that slept for 12,000 years suddenly exploded. The blast was heard nearly 190 kilometers away. An ash cloud shot into the sky, visible from space. Flights across international routes started getting canceled. But when scientists looked closer, they realized something even bigger was happening. This wasn't just a volcanic eruption. It was a sign that an entire continent is slowly breaking apart, and it's happening right now on Earth. Tonight, we're uncovering what really happened in Ethiopia and why it could shape the future of our planet. On November 23rd, deep inside Ethiopia's Afar region, the ground suddenly shook. A long-dormant volcano known as Haile Gubi erupted after thousands of years of silence. For scientists, this was unexpected, because the last time this volcano erupted, human civilization looked completely different. Nearby witnesses described hearing a loud explosion that sounded like a powerful detonation. Within minutes, a massive column of ash rose into the sky. The calm desert landscape transformed into a dramatic scene of smoke, dust, and rumbling earth. But what happened next caught global attention. Satellites orbiting Earth quickly captured the eruption. From space, the ash plume looked enormous, and the wind began carrying that ash cloud far beyond Ethiopia. It drifted across the skies of Oman and Yemen, moving toward Pakistan and parts of India. This immediately raised concerns in the aviation world, because volcanic ash is one of the biggest dangers for airplanes. Even a small amount can cause serious problems. To the human eye, ash may look like simple dust, but inside that cloud are tiny fragments of rock and microscopic glass particles. Jet engines operate at extremely high temperatures. When volcanic ash enters the engine, it melts instantly and turns into a glass-like material. This can clog the engine and cause it to fail. And that's not all. Those tiny glass particles also scratch cockpit windows. In severe cases, pilots can lose visibility mid-flight. This is why aviation authorities reacted quickly when the ash cloud began moving toward major flight routes. Some flights in Delhi were delayed or canceled as a precaution, because in aviation, safety always comes first. The eruption occurred in one of the harshest environments on our planet, a place called the Danakil Depression. This region is often described as one of the hottest places on Earth. Temperatures here regularly climb above 50 degrees Celsius. But heat is only part of what makes this place extraordinary. The landscape looks almost unreal. Bright yellow sulfur deposits, colorful mineral pools, steam rising from cracks in the ground. Scientists often say this place looks like another planet. Yet beneath this strange landscape lies a powerful geological process, one that is slowly reshaping Africa. One of the most remarkable details about the eruption was the sound. Reports indicate the blast was heard nearly 190 kilometers away. That shows just how powerful the explosion was. But surprisingly, there were no casualties. And that's because very few people live near this volcano. The environment is simply too extreme. However, scientists were already closely studying this area long before the eruption, because it holds one of the most fascinating geological stories on Earth. Millions of years ago, all continents were joined together in a supercontinent known as Pangaea. Over time, those continents drifted apart, but the movement never stopped. Right now, the African continent is slowly breaking into two pieces. Scientists have discovered that the landmass is dividing into the Nubian plate and the Somalian plate. Between these plates lies a massive geological feature called the East African Rift. This rift stretches about 6,000 kilometers across the continent, and it is slowly expanding. Scientists believe in the distant future something incredible could happen here. In about 5 to 10 million years, Africa may split completely along this rift. When that happens, seawater could flow into the gap, creating a brand new ocean in the middle of the continent. It may sound unbelievable, but the geological evidence shows that this process has already begun, and the eruption of this volcano could be connected to that ongoing movement beneath the Earth's surface. The region where this eruption happened is even more special, because 3 tectonic plates meet here: the African plate, the Arabian plate, and the Somalian plate. This rare geological point is known as a triple junction. When plates move apart, magma from deep inside the Earth can rise toward the surface. That's one reason volcanic activity is common in this region, and why scientists consider it one of the most important geological laboratories on Earth. In 2005, something incredible happened in Ethiopia. A massive crack suddenly opened in the ground. It stretched nearly 60 kilometers, and it formed in just 10 days. Satellite images revealed the land literally splitting apart. For geologists, this was direct evidence that the continent is slowly breaking, and events like the recent volcanic eruption add another piece to this puzzle. This rift system is also home to famous volcanoes, including Mount Kilimanjaro, the tallest mountain in Africa. The volcanoes and lakes along the rift show the immense forces shaping the region. But here's the fascinating part. The plates are moving apart at about 2 to 5 centimeters per year. That's roughly the speed your fingernails grow. Slow for us, but incredibly powerful over millions of years. This eruption wasn't just another natural event. It gave scientists a rare opportunity, a chance to study how continents change and how new oceans are eventually formed. The Earth is not a fixed planet. It is constantly evolving. And sometimes events like this remind us that the ground beneath our feet is alive. Right now, deep beneath Africa, forces are slowly reshaping the future of our planet. Millions of years from now, maps of Earth may look completely different, and historians might look back at eruptions like this as early signs of that transformation. The question is, what other changes are happening on Earth right now that we don't fully understand yet? If you enjoyed this story about our planet's hidden changes, share this video with someone who loves science and mysteries of Earth, and subscribe for more incredible stories like this.